Hi, my name is Amanda Green, and I was asked to participate in this video. And actually, I feel like this exact time in my life is probably the best time for me to be asked why I have hope and why Jesus is the reason for my hope. So, a little bit about my life in the past year. I was only married for about 4 months when my husband left me, and the road of marriage and divorce has been the most difficult time in my entire life. But an even greater blessing is that I've never felt closer to my faith and God. In my high school and college years, I had hope that God had a plan for me. I didn't know what the next step was, but I took comfort in knowing that God did know, and He knew what my path would be. I've had problems with being depressed about my appearance for my whole life, how men would view me, thinking that I would never find someone. But in the back of my mind, I always thought, like, God has this, He has a plan, He knows what's best for you, and I would take comfort in that. I was so busy in focusing on things that I didn't have to realize all the great things that God had put in my life, all the blessings that I have. Most of these things are people. I truly believe that God works through people. He puts people in your life when you need them. He takes people out of your life to help you, to better you. And I truly believe that's what He did with my husband, because I was in a bad emotional place, and I didn't really realize it, because I took those vows. I take marriage very seriously, and my partner did not. So He was working through him inadvertently to help me and pushing me through this experience to become closer to Him. And I have hope in the future of the person that I'm truly meant to be with. I have hope because I can feel God's love whenever I get a reassuring hug from a friend, when they know what I'm going through. I have hope when someone goes out of their way to help me, when they know I'm having a rough patch, or like yesterday, I got flowers from a friend randomly. I get cards in the mail. I wasn't aware of all these people until, you have a bad time in your life. It just kind of makes you realize all of the blessings that you have. I truly feel like this is God at work. He creates every individual with a purpose, and how we all interact with each other and better each other. So I have hope just knowing that God exists, and that he's always there, even when I don't think so, even when I don't pray, He's still there no matter what. And I wanted to touch on too, I have several friends who are atheists, but I've really been thinking about all that in a more deep level lately. I feel fortunate to be instilled with this belief of life after death with Jesus, and how I live a better, fuller life just believing and looking forward to what is to come. I'm going to end with a good friend of mine told me that, if I die and there is no heaven, then I haven't really lost anything. But if there is heaven, then I will gain everything. And this is my main reason for hope. And life without my faith in Jesus and the Holy Trinity would be hopeless.